Hey guys, it's Maya. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A all about WGU. WGU is the school that I attend. I am an elementary education major, and I've been in the program for a little over a year. I started March 2020. So yeah, these are just questions that I get asked a lot, and I thought it would be easy and nice to access if I combined them into a full video. The most frequent question that I get asked a lot is, what do you actually think about WGU? I'm assuming I get asked this because my videos might seem like I'm sugarcoating everything, but I genuinely really like it. It is so flexible and accommodating. You can go as slow as you want with the exception of having to complete 12 credits a semester, and then the maximum is whatever you can get done. So it's really nice just to be able to go at your own pace, whether that be slower than traditional university or faster than traditional university. I really genuinely love it. Honestly, I have no concerns whatsoever. Everyone is so nice and understanding, and everyone is just honestly trying to help you. And my mentor is just so sweet and is always there to answer any questions I have. And then also whenever you start a new class, WGU automatically sends an email with the course instructor's name and contact information so you can schedule an appointment with them. And then they're always so nice when you talk to them, and they're always there to help you. They have their office hours on their website. You can call them whenever. It's just such a nice school, and there's nothing behind the scenes as a student that I see is concerning. Like, everyone is so nice, and I'm able to get my schoolwork done whenever I want to. And yeah, so that is what I actually think about WGU. I love it. The second question is WGU a scam? The short answer is no. The long answer is no. It's an accredited university. We actually are doing a whole bunch of work. I've learned so much at WGU. They really require you to know all the material in order to pass your classes. They also send back your work if it's not good enough because they want you to understand what you're talking about. And it's just like, there is a lot of work that goes into it. It's not just like some degree factory. I also know that a ton of people have gotten prestigious jobs after graduating from WGU, and obviously these workplaces wouldn't accept a WGU degree if it was a scam or if it wasn't real. The only difference is that it's a non-traditional schooling compared to traditional schooling, but it's accredited. You learn a lot. It's real. The next question that I get asked so much is, how fast can you accelerate? And can you actually accelerate? So yes, you can accelerate. You can finish your degree as fast as possible. I know when I was first looking into WGU, I was like, okay, but give me a definite answer. But there really is no definite answer. I know a lot of people have graduated like in a few short months, like 3 months, but also a lot of times in those cases, they're either doing like a lesser intensive degree, or they already are familiarized with everything going on because maybe they've already had a job in that setting. They just haven't actually had a degree in it. So yeah, that's most of the times why people graduate in a few short months. WGU's graduation rate is actually on average 2.5 years. I'm pretty sure 2.5. And I'm on track to have finished WGU by the time I reach my a little over my second year. I'm on track to finish next spring, and I started WGU last spring. So that'll give me exactly 2 years. So yeah, you can accelerate as much as you can. I would say on average, I can finish like an easier class, like a less intensive class, in a day, and a class where I genuinely need to put in like a lot of hard work and studying, about a week to 2 weeks. I haven't really reached my core classes yet, so I don't know how long those take, but the prerequisites have taken me from 5 hours to 2 weeks. So it's possible. You just have to put in the work. And I know that sounds so cliche, but you work hard and you get your stuff done, and that's how you accelerate. So it is possible. You can graduate in a matter of months. And if you're new to my channel, I have a ton of videos about my experience at WGU, so you can see how long it's taken me to do stuff. The next question is, how long do classes take? So as I said, class may take 5 hours to 2 weeks. It really just depends on how intensive it is and how much I know the information from previous experiences. The next question is, when will you be done? So as I mentioned, I started March 2020, and next spring, so like 2022, I will hopefully be done with student teaching. And student teaching is the end of my degree. If for some reason I don't get to student teaching next spring, I will for sure be finishing next fall. So no matter what, I will be finishing next year. It would actually take less time than it's going to. It's the fact that student teaching is like on a strict school schedule. So I have to wait until school is in session because it takes 12 weeks. So obviously it needs to be like timed good with the breaks for winter and summer. So the next question is, what is the program like? The program is, I'm not sure. I'm not too sure, to be honest, actually, because I haven't actually really been in it way too much because I haven't actually got into my core classes yet. The few education classes that I have had have been really nice, and also they've been very extensive too, like very, very intense. But if you like teaching, you're gonna love it. But I will say, for student teaching, you obviously need to have your fingerprints taken for the FBI background check, and also your insurance and your Praxis exams, and then there's a few other things too. I do think it's a little bit easier to do all that stuff, get ready for all that stuff, complete all that stuff in traditional schooling, because then it's like one-on-one, you're with your class or you're with your teacher and they're helping you like in person, you know. The paperwork and the logistics behind getting into student teaching has been a little more tedious, but I mean, I'm independent, it's fine. The next question is, how is the staff? So everyone that I've talked to has been really, really, really nice, and whenever I've had a problem, I just call whoever is like can take care of it, and they take care of it, and they're really, really nice and just informative. Whenever I need help with anything, they go so in-depth in it, but like in a good way. It's really, really nice, and they're funny and they're nice. I just love the whole school. Like, I know I keep saying it, I'm not sponsored, I just love them. Okay, next question is, will I be able to get a job afterwards? Yes. So when an employer sees that you attended WGU, they see that you went to a non-traditional university, and it will show that you're disciplined and you're comfortable working individually, you're familiar with technology, and it's also a really nice conversation piece in an interview, because a lot of times employers may not have known anyone that has gone to WGU, and so they'll ask you questions and see like, you know, what your curriculum was like. And then, as I mentioned, a lot of people have also gotten like pretty prestigious jobs with their degrees from WGU. You can look up like testimonies online. I obviously haven't gotten a teaching job yet, but I'm not worried about it when the time comes for me to start interviewing, because I know it's going to show that I'm a well-rounded student, you know? So. And then the last question is about the Praxis exam. So I'm not going to really go too in-depth about it because I want to do a whole other video on like how I prepared for it. But I will say I have started preparing for it, and a video will be coming up soon because I am not that great at math, and you have to pass the math part. I will for sure be making a video on it. And yeah, all right, so that concludes this Q&A. I hope that I answered any questions that you might have. If I happen to not, then make sure to leave those questions down below, because I will definitely try to answer them to the best of my abilities. Also, I will have my WGU playlist linked up here. I have a bunch of videos on WGU, and I try to be as open and transparent as possible. And I will also be making more content on WGU. So if you have any specific recommendations, also let me know about that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.